And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Minnesota Twins going up against the Kansas City Royals. Along with my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Singy, one of the stories in this one is a highly anticipated Major League debut, and all eyes will be on her as she gets the start on the mound.
I love watching pitching debuts at this level because there's no waiting around to see the rookie in action. You get thrown right into the deep end of the Major League pool. She's center stage from the first inning on. So, like you said, Boog, there's no hiding at all. There's a ton of excitement about this kid's future, and she's about to face the best lineup of her life. So I'm excited to see how she attacks it.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Okay, all set to go. And now for the Twins, Frances Doughty.
Frances Doughty.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Runner aboard on the leadoff single.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
And next for Minnesota, Suzanne Vega. Good power, not great in the OBP department. First offering, runner goes. That's in for a strike. Transfer bobbled, and there's no throw.
She's batting leadoff, and she's acting like a traditional leadoff hitter. Gets on base to start the game, then puts herself on second with a nice stolen bag. I think that sets the tone for the offense for sure.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're just getting started here in the top of the first. And a pitch. Foul ball, still 0-2. The shortstop takes the ball. Gibson, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. Runner at second. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
Foul ball left side, she'll see another. No outs, runner on second. In the air, right field. Lays out for it, but it's a foul ball. Here's a 1-2. Line drive, base hit. Coming home. She will score, and they take the lead. 1-0.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get her into motion.
So digging in, Kai Zimmerman. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt. That one at triple digits. Between his size and his fastball, Bob Gibson probably was considered one of the most intimidating pitchers of all time. The pitch. And it's strike 2.
Yeah, just his demeanor out there on the mound. It was all business, and didn't talk, fraternize with the other team, and is ready to take care of business, do his job every day he was on the mound.
Wouldn't chase that time.
Seemed like if you take a big swing off of Gibson, you better make contact, because if you swing and miss, the next one's probably coming up near the shoulder.
Double play ball to second. There's one. And they turn to double play.
Well, a very fast developing play right there. No margin for error. Nice double play on a fast runner up the line.
Now the Minnesota cleanup hitter, Haley Wimberly. There's a swing and a drive. Bangs off the wall. And she starts her afternoon off right with a double.
That is it. The left fielder, Devin Burrow.
Runner at second here with 2 away. And now Devin Burrows. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Makes the grab on the run. And that'll do it. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Back here in Kansas City, and today's starting pitcher, Grace Bolger. And singing a special day for her. She's making her major league debut here.
I'm sure she's got some nerves. She'll be excited for that first pitch to be in and over with so that she can settle in to pitching just like she did in the minor leagues. Exciting moment. She's got her family in town. I think this moment's going to be a huge tone setter for her career.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And the batter now, Paige Watley. Here comes a pitch. And that one missing low. There's a strike. Bolger, a big part of the storyline for us today. She's making her debut and hoping to carve out a valuable role in the mound at this ball club.
At this point, it doesn't matter if you're a first rounder or an undrafted free agent. All that matters once you reach this level is producing. Can you help your team get better? It's a big question. That said, you don't want to put too much pressure on your debut. I hope she's taken time to enjoy this experience today.
The wind of the pitch. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Bean going back. Caught just shy of the wall. And here now, the lineup for the Royals. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
And now the shortstop, Riley Ventura, trying to pick up her first knock in the big leagues. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Bolger, she's the kind of starter that a lot of pitching coaches and managers, well, really appreciate. Not someone who's going to get herself into trouble by dancing around by walking batters. One down, base is empty. A little out front there as she swings through it.
Yes, she throws strikes, and you know she's got the command, be in the zone, be effective, but just moving the ball around, getting the ball back from the catcher, Boog, and throwing the pitch.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. It's an interesting thing when you consider limiting walks. Is it more important today because of how many home runs are being hit?
No doubt. Keeping players off the base paths with the way the swings and the launch angles are today, the emphasis of hitting home runs is so huge. It's never been more important.
0-2 now. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And that's the first strikeout of her major league career.
Yeah, and it could be the first of many if she meets the goals she set for herself and the expectation others have for her. She doesn't want to just win games. She wants to dominate at this level.
Do you think young pitchers could sometimes get too caught up in trying to rack up Ks early in their career?
Boog, I think they can. It's kind of like a hitter that doesn't have power. The thrill is still hitting a ball over the fence. And so for a pitcher, even if she doesn't have power stuff, a strikeout is still something that makes her stand up a little bit taller.
Rebecca Holiday stands in here. Tried to hold back her swing there, but went around. Two down, nobody on. Yeah, I think the other part, though, as well, is it goes both ways because I think that guys at times are more than willing to give up walks because they'll come back and strike the next hitter out. 2 outs. Hard hit, right side. She takes it herself to the bag, and that'll do it. Royals bats are quiet there. Still behind by a count of 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Nellie Bean. Gibson back to work. That one fouled off. Gibson, a 6'2" righty, 32 years old, and of course has a Cy Young to his credit. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. Eric Summersgill, our plate umpire.
One thing to watch out for, Boog, is what side of the plate Summersgill might be favoring. He usually sets up at an angle. Pitchers sometimes will try to figure that out early so they can attack that spot and get as many strike calls as possible.
Ventura, leadoff hitter, retired here in the second. Chris, do players ever change their approach in meaningful ways based on who's umpiring, or is it good to just be aware of tendencies so you're not that surprised?
I'd say the latter, because pitcher's got to pitch to her strengths regardless. The hitter's got to hit to his strength. So you're aware of it, but you have to just hunt for what you can handle.
And that should be extra bases. Now she'll turn for second. And she'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something she could handle. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
One down. Looks like they want to set up the double play. Intentional walk will make it first and second with one gone.
Batting none.
Grace Bolger getting ready to hit.
Bolger.
And there's the strike. Hunt on second. Liao over at first with one away. And strike two. Oh, 2 now. Popped up, and the infield fly rule call.
Now batting, the first baseman, Francis Dowdy.
Back to the top of the lineup, Francis Dowdy, the next twin up to hit. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Swing and a foul straight back. First and second, 2 down. Right-hander kicks, deals. gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Base hit center field. Around third. She'll score easily, and they lead by 2.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
So up next for Minnesota, Suzanne Vega. Singled and drove in a run her first time through. A swing and a miss as she chases way out of the zone. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. One run across in the frame so far here at the top of the second. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Alvarez makes the catch, and that'll do it. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Bottom of the second. Leading off, Yordan Alvarez.
The left fielder.
He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
And the pitch. Line drive, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Goldie.
So up now for Kansas City, Goldie Banks. She's a player who does it all. Maybe not an elite level switch hitter, but still some contact and success from both sides of the plate.
She doesn't get too big with the swing. She knows how to hit behind runners, and those are players that can just smell that RBI. So when you're talking about a consistent player like this that can give you good at-bats from each side of the plate, that's the hitter that you're going to see many times coming up big.
That one close, ruled a ball, and that's ball 1. Runner at first with no outs here. Swings and misses. And it's 1-1.
She got away with one there, but she knows she can't go into that spot very often against a batter like this.
The pitch. And a foul ball.
She had challenge with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
And another ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Two on the way. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Comes the 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck her out. She didn't make it easy for her on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Tell you what, those are the types of players pitchers really like to punch out when they're on the mound, because if they get on, just the distraction that they create with all that speed over on the base pass, it can take away your focus from the next hitter, and that's the last thing you want to do is serve up a pitch that someone hits over the fence, and it's a multi-run home run.
Kicks and deals. Ripped to right, base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Against good pitchers, you've got to take advantage of the mistakes. That was right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't miss a stitch.
Next is the Royals catcher.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Right through there for a strike. Alvarez, the lead runner, out at second. Matthews at first, one gone. Swing and a chopper. Goes to second for one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. So it's no runs, 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We head on down to the top of the third. It's the Twins 2 and the Royals nothing. And we're back. Now here's the switch hitting power threat, Kai Zimmerman. Gibson back to work. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
That's out to center field. Holiday makes the grab, one away.
Now batting, the third
Haley
baseman.
Wimberly, the next Twin up to hit. Doubled in her first AB.
When she steps into the batter's box, the comfort level looks so high. It doesn't matter what kind of delivery that pitcher has, what kind of velocity, what kind of secondary stuff. She is so settled in there. She owns the home plate area.
Out to short, Ventura. Throws to first in time.
The batter, the left fielder, Devin.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the power speed combo, Devin Burrows. She's 0 for 1. That one ripped but foul. 2 outs, base is empty. Not close with that one, and the count is 1-1. In the air, left side. Alvarez heads towards it, and that is that. Back here at Kauffman Stadium as we go to the last of the third. And now here is Brian Dozier. The wind and the pitch. That's in for a strike on the outside corner. 0-1.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when she's out there on the hill.
Kicks and fires.
Ball. I got a ball, 1 strike.
And a foul ball. The wind to kick the pitch. On the ground. Nice grab. Fires to first. On the money. Nice play.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Bob Gibson.
Bob Gibson steps in for the Royals.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
That's in for a strike. Good eye right there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The Royals trailing by 2 here in the last half of the third. And another ball.
Seems like it can be really hard at times for pitchers to throw the ball right down the middle. They're so used to working on the edges, but then you have a guy up like this. He can't hurt you. Just throw it down the middle.
On the ground to third. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down.
The first baseman, number 12, Paige.
And next up for the Royals, Paige Watley. Flied to right her first time. And that skips in the dirt. Next offering down low and in the dirt. On its way to the corner, Bean on her way over. Makes the catch up against the wall in foul territory. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Nellie Bean. The right-hander back to work. And a foul ball. Bounce to third. And it gets by him.
Rough start to the inning for the defense. On the mound, he's thinking he's got the first out on a simple ground out.
And a bunt towards third. Has to barehand it. Throw to third. There's one.
Right on the tag.
The batter, number 50. Second baseman.
Standing in is the power hitting second baseman, Robbie Leal. She was walked intentionally her first time. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. Swings and misses. 0-2 now.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
And the right-hander deals. Battling here as she fouls it away. Hunt at first, one gone. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.